going to learn how to present yourself. Now, the question I'll write simply as présentez-vous, present yourself. Somebody can ask you present yourself. In that case, we have already talked about the verbs s'appeler, être, avoir, parler and habiter. Using these verbs, we can easily present ourselves in 5-6 sentences. You can tell your name using the verb s'appeler. Je m'appelle. Your name. For example, je m'appelle Ravi. Here I am using the verb s'appeler to call oneself. I can tell my profession. I can say je suis professeur de français. Well, you can say je suis étudiant, student, or étudiante, feminine. Je suis Indien, I'm an Indian. For feminine it is Indian. A girl is going to say je suis Indian. Okay, Indian, masculine singular, feminine singular. Here in both the cases I am using the verb être to be form. I can tell my age, j'ai 39 ans, 39, all of you have done the numbers, so 39, all of you understand now, 39 is 39. So j'ai 39 ans, I'm using the verb avoir to have because I'm talking about the age. Je parle hindi, anglais et français. That is the languages I speak. J'habite à Jaipur. So in the previous case, I was talking about speaking the language. I have used the verb parler. In this case, I am talking about the living, that is to live, habiter. So you can see using the verbs s'appeler, être, avoir, parler, and habiter. We can easily form 6 sentences to present oneself. Very easy. You can present yourself in 6 sentences. Talk about your name, profession, nationality, age, the languages you speak, and where do you live. So here we can present ourselves like this. That is présentez-vous. Now, if somebody will ask you, for example, that is you present your friend, or you present someone from your family, you present your brother, sister, father, mother. In that case, we'll have to, of course, change the subject. And when we change the subject, we have to do the conjugation also with that subject. We have to see which conjugation will go with that subject. So here, I'll just change it. For example, présenter, I'll change it to friend. Présentez votre ami. Present your friend. Now, I'll use the same verbs and I'll see here the changes. For example, here, I'm presenting a masculine friend, so I'll say il s'appelle Alain. His name is Alain. I'm presenting a masculine. I'm using again, you can see the verb s'appeler is conjugated here, but with il, the conjugation is s'appelle. With je, it was m'appelle. Now, il est, I can talk about his profession here. Il est journaliste, for example. He's a journalist. Il est français. I can talk about His nationality, I can say il est français. Earlier, I'm Indian, so I have written je suis indien. Here, I'm talking about someone who is French, I'll say il est français. Il a 30 ans. He is 30 years old. The age. Il parle anglais et français. He speaks English and French. Il habite à Paris. Il habite à Paris. He lives in Paris. So here I have presented Alain. I have used the verb s'appeler. Here in both the cases you can see I have used the verb être. Here in this case I have used the verb avoir. Here in this case I have used the verb parler. And in the last case I have used the verb habiter. So you can present anyone using these verbs, and you can present yourself or you can present someone else. In case you are presenting a feminine, you'll use in spite of il, you'll use elle. There'll be changes in the nationality, there'll be changes in the profession. If there is masculine, feminine, just gender change. And rest will remains the same for elle because the conjugation of il and elle are the same. Thank you so much.
At St. Wilfrid College of Law, Sector 10, Meera Marg, Madhyam Marg, Jaipur, Rajasthan.